Welcome to the Mart's commemorative convention on envisioning rural India. Mart completes its 30 years of journey of working in the rural sector, and it's pleasure for all Martians to share our journey with all of you. We have evolved from being a catalyst of change to one of the select few to drive the change in a span of 3 decades. Rural was primarily characterized by agriculture, kacha roads and kacha houses. Agriculture was the primary source of living, dictated by some middlemen who were taking advantage of the knave farmers. Driven by an inner voice, Mr. Pradeep Kashyap gave up his MNC job to venture into the rural India to create a difference to the lives of the poor. He built a team of motivated young professionals who carried the same vision of improving rural lives. Thus, Mart was established with the philosophy of business mind driven by social heart. Business mind to solve the complex problems of poverty and social heart to empathize with the poor. When Mart ventured into the rural space, lack of markets or formal places to sell agricultural produce was one of the major gaps we identified and decided to work upon. In the first decade, Mart transformed the rural market landscape by establishing relevance of over 42,000 periodic markets in various Indian states as a marketing and trading platform for the agriculture and anti-FP product. We established Heart Market Committee model in the country, which has strengthened the entire heart ecosystem. Many artisans make handloom and handicraft products for which the customers are in urban areas, but the producers do not have a platform in the cities from where they can market the same. Thus, Gram Shri Melas were established by Mart as a marketing platform for the rural artisans. Mart endeavored to build a collective marketing model for producers at village level where we linked them with higher order markets, thereby strengthening supply chains for better price realization. This was done for multiple products including vegetables, medicinal plants, anti-FPs, cashew, etc. Realizing the vastness of rural India, we partnered with more than 25 multilateral and bilateral organizations to establish market-led livelihood interventions in 25 Indian states, promoting more than 1 million entrepreneurs. We developed the 3M model for selecting right kind of products and appropriate markets, which is helping farmers in better price realization. As Mart worked to strengthen the rural ecosystem, a new type of public-private partnership model emerged. Project Shakti became a huge success, wherein 1.4 lakh rural women became entrepreneurs, distributing HUL products in rural households. On similar lines, we established various models such as Project Disha with Colgate, Project Arogya with Novartis, and Project Rasoi Ghar with HPCL. As the rural started shining and became visible to more corporates, Mart researched a lot of new concepts, prototyped new products, reached out and undertook extensive brand communication and behavior change campaign for renowned corporates across sectors such as ITC, Marico, Tata Steel, Mahindra & Mahindra, John Deere, PepsiCo, GE, Google, Microsoft, Airtel, Vodafone, etc., leveraging rural platforms. The last decade has witnessed numerous changes in terms of rising rural incomes, rising aspirations, a spread of mobile phones and internet making inroads into the rural homes. With changing needs and environment, Mart has delved into new spheres of work. In the new avatar, Mart is touching new sectors such as energy, food, nutrition and food fortification. Mart is helping corporate to introduce technology and induce its adoption by creating customer acquisition models. The digital revolution in rural India enabled creation of mobile-based commodity transaction models like Kisan Network, enabling better price realization benefiting 75,000 farmers. We also developed innovative business models in the healthcare and rural sanitation sector by creating entrepreneurs in rural areas. We are undertaking large-scale communication campaigns and developing direct distribution models leveraging various rural platforms and helping corporates to reap profits. Our campaigns directly reached 20 lakh potential consumers including women, men and children and increased rural reach in more than 1 lakh villages. In the development space, we continue to work with bilateral and multilateral organizations. We have promoted sustainable livelihood for displaced and affected families under CSR and rehabilitation and resettlement programs. We are supporting government's ambitious 10,000 FPOs promotion program by creating and building capacities of 200 FPOs and providing technical support to more than 500 FPOs across the nation. Over the years, Mart has developed innovative training methodologies and modules. Mart has been able to build capacities of corporate and development sector professionals, communities, academia and FPOs under various themes covering 74,000 participants through 2,600 training and sensitization programs. Another major intervention undertaken by Mart was when 10,000 women farmers were involved in collection, cultivation, aggregation and market linkages under Mahila Kisan Sashактикаран Pariyojana under NRLM, and standard operating procedures and package of practices for sustainable harvesting practices was developed. In recent years, we have been organizing rural immersion program for investors with the objective of helping them taking decision on the key sectors to invest. Today, as data has become imminent for all business decisions, Mart developed Mart MAS, a customizable tool for market planning used by corporate to identify potential markets, helping them increase their direct reach and growing market share. We are also tracking and providing real-time data to the corporate to support AI-based decision making. All our learning has been captured for students and practitioners in the Rural Marketing book. Being pioneers in the rural livelihood and marketing domain since 1993, Mart has been organizing conferences, roundtables, rural summits, seminars and webinars for exchanging contemporary knowledge. We understand our social responsibility and contribute generously to various relief funds towards nation building. Mart has become an employee-owned organization as envisioned by our founder Mr. Kashyap, and we constantly strive towards creating a better world.
The contribution you have made is extraordinary. You have not only served the corporate world, but the public policy, government, for example, and equally important, the civil organizations, the civil societies. The deep knowledge you have provided, the innovation incubation you do, every activity you do, I'm absolutely amazed how much contribution you have made.
We have been closely working with Mart in organizing conferences on rural management, marketing management, and also taking up collaborative research assignment with them.
Mart continuously evolved over the time beyond rural marketing, a very comprehensive movement involving corporates, government, NGOs, global organizations and academia. Mart is a shining example on how a collaborative movement with committed leadership can make a change which is sustainable and can impact people and millions of them on a sustained basis.
He has a very refreshing perspective, as I said, of showing that the rural sector is an engine of growth of the whole economy, rather than the conventional view of the rural sector as the backward part of the economy from which people must escape to the urban sector for better incomes.